Hello everybody, this is Technopilot and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. We are going to pick up where we left off last time. So we had set up all this fun infrastructure here and got some power going and got this guy here to build us the drones that we need for our planetary towers and interplanetary towers. This is not making the bigger ships for the interplanetary, but just the drones. Since we need 100 for interplanetary tower and 50 per regular tower, this will give us a chunk that we can actually grab, and I'm going to grab some here while I'm at it. So we have some, and because next on our docket is we're going to start setting up hopefully the start of our mall in a way. We're going to start setting up some resource processing for the iron ingots, the magnets, the copper plates, the titanium plates, and stone bricks. Whatever we can, we're going to set up for. So maybe set up some glass. I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of stone on this particular planet, but we'll get some stuff going here. Get some, things like foundations. Get our storage crates because, well, we're I think out of storage crates. We're out of the big crates, just got some little crates left. So we do need to get some stuff configured. During the break, I did go through and add a second layer. So we are at around 365 million power. So we got tons of power right now. One thought that I have for this planet, since we get 140% power, is to create these accumulators, and then have the accumulators get charged here on this planet from here, and then we can use them to ship to the other planets here in the system for power. So it's a thought. Kind of still thinking about it and how we're gonna kind of pull it off. We do have everything we need to make like this titanium alloy here on this planet. We got the titanium, we got the sulfuric acid, we got the iron, we got a bunch of stuff we can get manufactured here. Except things like graphene, diamond, we won't be able to do any of that here, but that's okay. We'll get through each of these little steps, but we're going to start getting some of this infrastructure in place. I need to start getting some manufacturers in place so we can start making things like our manufacturer, because we need to be able to make these guys, and our belts and all that good stuff. So because I know I'm going to run out here soon. I only have 50 of these guys, and I want to try to keep it to where I don't have to go back to the other system. So let me see, where's a good place for us to kind of start. Let's see, so we got some stone. So we got some stone, iron, and copper right here, which could give us a good start for that. Or we could go right here where we got titanium, some iron, copper, some stone, all right here. And it looks like I didn't quite complete this all the way through. So let's so maybe I'll set some stuff up over in here to start getting that going. So that was this way. We do have some copper plate manufacturer already in place and starting to fill up that tower. Let's see, was this the spot? I think this was the spot. So we had the two stone veins, iron. Well, these two will work. I can do a thinking maybe I set up 2 towers here. Because this vein here, I'm thinking maybe I set this vein to do plates, and then I can set this other vein to do magnets, and then I can set these, this one to do stone and this one to do glass. So that might work out pretty well. So let's see what we can do to get these guys in here. Alright, let's there, and there. Okay. So this is where I'm going to set up this guy. So let's see, how are we going to do this? So, well, let's get some stuff coming off of these guys. Let's go ahead and I'll just bring it down. And we can come over here to about here, and then let's bring that one out to there. This one out to there. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, in this particular case, I might actually use the splitter here. Let's do this one rotated. And actually, let's just do that to start. So if I come in here, I can come and bring that in here, bring that one in there, and then I can have this come out and down, and then the overflow have it go back up into this guy. So that'll give us two lines to work with. So let's see, so this should give us a full, hopefully a full 12 stack. So I think that's what we had on the other side, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, and 3. So that goes there, and then bring our output down and around. So that's going to be where we go to take that guy, so then this guy here. We'll just bring this one down as well. And then do the same kind of thing on this top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. And then we'll bring this one out, down. Probably won't need to go all that far, but you know. Okay, so then let's grab this. This is going to be plates. And then we're going to get our output, input, input, output, and shift click. Shift click and get that one. Okay, so then we want this to go into an ILS tower. So I can then do that and Alright, and then get our drones in here. And this is going to supply iron plates. So let's get power. Power. Okay, let's just see how this does here. So let me prioritize that outflow there. There we go. So with that one prioritized, that way we get this down so we can start getting. Hopefully that'll pick up. So I'm hoping to get it further down this line. But I might have been a little overly optimistic. I usually am. But worst case is I can say, okay, well that didn't, it's not getting all the way down, so I can save us one of those, go there, and just go boom, boom. And then it might occasionally get down here as things get going. And I'll let that just kind of go. Okay, so that gets us our iron plates. And then we need to get, so we have copper, we have iron. So now we need to get the stone. So this is going to be, this one's going to be actual stone. So we'll do, let's alright, let's get this to where we get, I want to get all of them covered. Okay. So all this, again, we'll kind of bring it all down. And then I'm gonna see how this one does with doing it like this. So then we need smelters again. So we'll do one. We'll just do 12 and then we'll see kind of how things go. Okay, and then we're going to grab our line there, then we're going to take one out, bring it down there. And this is going to do our stone brick. And input and output. Shift copy. Okay. And then I'm going to drop another ILS here. I'm not really lining these up, I'm just kind of getting resources out the door. Get that in. This is stone brick. Supply, get us some drones in here. Okay, and then now let's get some power. Okay. Let's see how this goes. See, that's filling up the belt actually quite nicely. It's like it might actually back up. We'll see. Give it a quick, I'll give it a second here to see how things flow down. Alright, that's flowing in there as fast as it can until I get tier 3 belts, so. And it's 12 per second, so it should be maxed out. So that looks like that's doing good, so we can just do the kind of the same. Got 13 veins here, so let's this one we're gonna do glass. Let's okay. And we're gonna do the same thing, only this is gonna be to do glass. So let's just bring this down and around. I'll bring that in. Oops. Okay, so we'll take this, just kind of come down, and then let's grab our production. So again, we'll do, I think glass takes 1, right? Let's see. It takes 1, glass takes 2. So let's start with 6 and see where we get. But what I'm going to do is I'll set up, I'm going to go ahead and lay out 9 to 12 here, just because, so that way I can get a feel, and we can lay down our tower here at the end. I really don't think we'll need anything more, so let's just go ahead and get that guy. And then we'll grab that. And this is going to be glass. And get our drones in there. Okay, now let's set this up. Glass. And we need input, output. Again, I'm not really kind of trying to super optimize my belts or anything here, so it's just it will be what it will be. My main goal is just to collect resources that I can then ship to another area here on the planet that I can then use to manufacture the items we need. So see that there. So that starts powering these guys up. And we'll see, just kind of watch and see. I think we'll only get 6 of these actually running. I mean, worst case is we might get 7. Well, 7. Oh, 8. 9. Wow. Okay. Well, I was thinking it wouldn't be able to do the full 12, but we got all 12 actually hitting, so hey, that works for me. Okay, so technically, now I just need to come over here and set one up for, so we had another iron deposit, yep, right over here. We need to set up another stack here to get the magnets. So we can do that and get this guy set up. And once we do that, we should have a lot of the core elements that we need kind of ready, primed and ready. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, that gets all of those connected, so that's 6, 6, 7, 6. So that those should technically fill up one belt, now that I think about it. Because we had... Because if I remember right, a 6 count ore actually fills up a standard belt. So like a tier 1 belt. So this technically should give us a full tier 2 belt. So if that's the case, then like I said, we should only be able to do really about 12. So rinse and repeat here. 1, 2, 3. It's like I could, you know, maybe tighten this up, but I'm not too concerned with space just yet, so just figure I'd make it, you know, just lay stuff out. We're still doing some spaghetti. We're still figuring out our blueprints, how we want things to work for us, so yeah, no biggie. So this is going to be producing magnets, and then we're going to get the inputs and outputs here. Input, output. And paste, 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 paste. Okay, and then let's get our ILS here. Or I guess this is technically a PLS. Get that set up. Get this, come in here, we're gonna say magnet. And get our drones. And we can start just hooking up power. Which is a good thing too, because we're almost out of Tesla towers. So with this, we should be able to set up start setting up our first construction zone here. We got 10 towers left, and what do they take? Tesla towers take a magnetic ring and some iron plates. So we now have this stuff here, manufacturing. Let's see how things are going. That's backing up, so we could potentially set up another line, but yeah, it's backing up. So I might set up an overflow. Change this to an overflow so we can get more magnets coming out per second here. Because these, no, they take 1.5 seconds. That's why. Okay, so they take they're a little slower. So that allows that to back up. And that's going to allow these all to back up. So alright, well, if that's the case, I wonder if we can get a let me set up 3, and we'll see what we get. So if we have this be a magnet, and then if I have, I'm gonna have a line coming down this way, but I'm gonna rearrange that line here in a second. So we have this coming out and this coming in. So if I take that, copy, paste. Now let's set up a I'm gonna set up like a double splitter, I think. So let's do this. And then let's come up here, let's do that right there. And we'll let that use up. And go right there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, let's do, because I want to have all three of these kind of go in here. And then have it do something like that maybe. So if this goes into here, and that comes down here, like so. That comes down here, like so. That comes in there, that goes in there. That goes there. Let's see, that's still not quite good enough. Let's see. Yeah, we really need those belts to do better. But it's getting all the way down, so let me take that and copy 1, 2, and 3. Now let's just see how that, if that helps. Okay, so copy and 4. So let's see. Alright, that should, I mean, that should be fine for the moment. That's got a good bit of output for us. So now what I really need to do is start setting up some construction for these various things, because we need some buildings. And I'm almost out, so it is time to start building our construction zone. So let's see, where do I want to do this? Let's do this. Well, I guess I could do this up top a little more. Maybe closer up here, because we don't really need tons, because a lot of what I'm going to be doing is setting up construction for buildings, but I could, the thing I'm debating on really is whether or not I want to actually take and say set up the full infrastructure. So here, this conveyor belt Mark II, you know, it requires the Mark 1s, which requires the motors, which requires gears, which, you know, requires those motors, which requires gears and more stuff, right? So I can either set this all up to be built in line, so it kind of built on demand from these raw materials, because then we can just send in basically those three, and then I can get this out, which then gets this out, because that's part of iron, so that gets, so I get that out to get this, to get this, to get that, and you know, I can essentially get to here. I won't be able to get to tier 3 just yet, but we can get the tier 2s. Same thing here with this, we can kind of generate out some of the core pieces that we need. So you need the magnets and stuff like that, so we can do some setup maybe to try to reduce kind of what we want to do here. So what the question is, do I use, I think I'll use one of the interplanetary towers, because mainly just because it gets more drones, so it will actually be able to keep up with any demand that we have. So let's come down here. We got a good spot down, let's say right, how's everything? Okay, that's starting to get into the other stuff. So let's say right, okay, we got this whole 3 or 4 square zone, so let's do kind of the halfway point. So, so basically, if we come in here, we say we want this, 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 and this, and then that leaves room for proliferation later if we actually get some set up. So this will allow us to build some core things. So what we need to do, the first thing we're going to have to do is we need gears and we need magnets. So let's come out here. Let's say those are gears, and this is magnets. Right. So the goal would be to have, let's see, do we have enough room for 2 lines in the middle? So we want output 1, output 2, right? So if this is getting, this takes iron in, make it gears, right? So let's just say this is gears. Right, okay. So then this guy here, we want to be magnetic coils. So we just paste. I'm just gonna kind of see how we want to go here. So that gives us magnetic coils, so that needs copper. So let's go iron and copper as inputs. Right, so let's see what else do we have here. So this needs magnets and iron. Can't build those yet. Got that taken care of somewhere else. So let's see here. So this needs iron and gears. So we can build that and have that output. Takes that. Okay, motors. Takes iron, gear, and magnet. So we could put the motors, so these can go right here and actually make motors right in line. So now, generally, I think we're going to need more of the magnets than anything. So actually, let's do this. I want to make sure I have space for a power tower, you know, Tesla tower. So this would be, again, magnets. So what all do we need that has gears? We have, this needs a gear. Okay. And then this, no, this needs a gear. That needs a gear. That needs a motor. Okay, so, well, we'll figure it out here. So this is iron and a magnet. So here's iron coming in up here. The magnets will be out here. So I could have that tower there. So if I have this building those guys, so this has the iron coming down, and the goal is to have this, right? So that would have the output for those. And then let's see the stone. Let's see, what about this guy here? Oh, that needs steel and stone. But this one needs iron and stone, so okay. Glass, iron, stone. I need some of these sulfuric pumps, iron motors and stuff, so we can make some of these here too. Okay, so let's see. So we have the gears, we have this, so that will give us an electric motor. So that if I come over here, let's say 2 electric motors. I don't know, that might not be enough. So if I do that and that, and then turbine requires 2, that requires 1. So each one of these, so 2 of these will equal 1 of those. Okay, so we can get our tier 2s and tier 3s. That needs the motor 2, so I need 2. So I need a bunch of those. So gears and iron. So one of the things, let's do this. Let's kill that. So let me kill this here really quick. So we need, let's see, that and that. So this one is conveyor mark 1. Yeah, this is Tesla tower. No, this is inputs. And this is iron going in. Oh wait, no, this is output. So wait, hold on. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so this needs magnets, which is going to come in. So magnets are coming out here, and this needs a magnet. So there's a magnet. Output, output, output. Input for a gear. And that needs just the iron plates. Okay, so then what was iron plates in the gear? Okay, so that needs gear, iron plates, magnet, and gear, right? No, magnet and iron. So iron, magnet. Okay, Tesla tower. Tier 1. So this is going to be our tier 1 goodies. So if I take that into here, that into here. And then let's do, this comes out in here. Okay, so let's do this. I don't think we have a whole lot of stuff that needs gears, so let me see this. What does this say? Mining machines. Okay, well we can worry about that. So there's that. Wind turbine we don't care about. The assembler I do. Thermal power, maybe. Well, that's interesting. I wish it would give us the what recipes use it, as well as buildings. So this uses the gear. So do I need more than one gear? Or more than two? Might need more than two now that I think about it. Let's do this. Let's do... Alright, let's take those out. And we're going to copy and paste. Okay, so that gives us 4 gears now. While that's doing that, let's do 4. This one will be our what is that going? Circuit board. Because we have a lot of stuff that needs a circuit board. Oh dang it, this thing copied the... Okay. So let me copy that. Okay, so that gives us... Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. Because we have 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, it's ugly, but it will work. Okay. So then this will be the output of our chips. Why is this not lining up now? Oh. Okay. So there's 4 magnets, 4 chips, 4 gears. And then now we need... So that gives us iron, or these gives us those 2 outputs. It's iron, copper, and circuit boards. So next, so we need magnets and iron. So this is where we're going to have fun here. So we need, let's set this up for our, Set that up for those. Let's see, that's bring this back down. Okay, so this is going to be our tier 1 conveyor. And this is going to be our... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. This one, let's change this to the Tesla Tower. This will change to conveyor Mark 1. Because Mark 2 needs motors, which needs magnets, gears, and iron. So I need... Let's do... 1, 2, 3, maybe? Or no, I think I said I needed 4, right? So let's do... This is iron. Gears, magnet. And, oh, this needs output. Okay, let's do this. Time to get creative with some logistics. So then this, create an output chain. So then that's the out. Input, input, output. Shift click. Okay. This gives us 4 motors. What's next? Okay. You know what? Let's take this and let's do flip the path. And let's bring motors down. Right. And then let's bring this down. Bring this down. Bring this down, which is the iron. Okay, so then what's so that needs the big motor. This needs circuit boards, that needs that, okay. Fun with logistics. This is so, okay. I'm sure there's people who have this stuff online, but you know, that takes all the fun out of it. So let's do this. Let's create our storage for Tesla. And then I'm going to create a storage for these guys, because we're going to use those as inputs. So those are going to go to here. Those are going to go to here. And then let's see, what do we need? We need 2 iron and 1 magnet. So we need iron. And magnet. Huh? Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. need magnet, which is the far one. Okay, and then this needed, what was it? It needs gears and iron. So this needs gears, iron. Right? Okay, let's do this. Let's drop a couple power poles. Before I run out, because this will make some more. Alright, and then let's see. Okay, so let's do this. So let's get our iron line. So this is iron. Oh, I messed up my magnets. Or I messed up my these guys, dang it. Because those take, so I come here, I need magnets. And, oh dang it. Oh come on, caps. I had the caps lock, not shift. So I need, let's come out of the third one. So I need those, and then I need copper. Okay, so that takes copper. And then what did, let me make sure I didn't mess up my motors. That needs iron plates. Gears, iron plate, and that. So right now the iron plate's around top. So that's not iron plate. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take that belt out. And let's do some belt shenanigans. So this is iron plates over here. So if I do that and then tell this to flip, and then reconnect it, right? And then have the iron come down here like so. And then let's do this, this. So this is magnetic rings. So let's have that come down here. And then we'll have the copper come down here. Right, and then let me reset this output. So these motors are coming down here. And that's like gears or something, and then this is something. Right? I guess in some of the people who played Factoria, this is kind of like a bus or something to that effect. Some people call them, I think, like a main bus. Now this I'm going to set up for these guys here to provide. So Dang it, I might have to actually set up manufacturing for those drones. Because what I want to do is, one, I need to get Tesla towers. Okay, so I don't have too far to go for power, so let me use this. Right, because what I'm thinking to do is I want these to come down, and then we'll have another block of things manufactured, and these will go into the other things, and so on and so forth. So let's do this. Let's local demand, local demand, local demand. Drones, plop them in. I don't have this set to remote supply anything, so it's just going to do its thing. Local demand. Okay. So now, once these start coming through, in theory, this should start getting things going. And I expect our 3 resource chains to get filled here. And there's our iron. There's our gears, and magnets, and motors. Okay. So there's that. There's 17 Tesla towers already, so 20. So let's do that. So what do we need for those these guys? So we need the big motor and the CPU chip. Okay. So we'll have to do a few extra things. So the big motor takes the little motor and magnets. Motor and magnets right there. Okay, so what I'm hoping to do is then take these and kind of split them to where I can start creating a little bus for the other things to manufacture. Let's see, why is... Oh, it's because it can't put on the line, so... Okay, that's fine. Kind of expected that. So these things are cranking away though, so that's fine. It'll start building up a stock that we can use to make our next tier. So we're starting to run out of things, so not too bad. So when next you return, I'm gonna try to have some more of this completed, so you don't have to see me fight through it. But and then we can kind of do a review. I may end up, you know, totally changing how this works, but I need to bring out the stone and have that here as well, so we can start getting some of the other things. And I'm going to use some of these splitters to try to kind of create a path to where these things can all kind of go up. So and we'll see how we can get these all figured out here. But this should give us a good start on getting some of our buildings constructed, and at least some of our supplies that we need, and so we can start getting a move on in our fabrication journey. So things are going well, and we're still only using 1/3 of our power, and I'm sure we got a ton more solar cells, so all's good. So if you like watching Dyson Sphere Program and want to, you know, come back for some more, remember, hit that bell icon. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things, and you can join us back here next time for some more Dyson Sphere Program as we get our little resource mall hopefully all set up and start getting things where it'll start supplying us in our suit, and we can really start hopefully getting some building automated and going. So thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.